They give her Challenger. Gains barrier on Daybreak. Barrier? Daybreak. Or when you activate another Daybreak, stun the strongest enemy and give me barrier this round. Oh, that's really strong. Wow. It makes her really a prime removal unit. That's insane. And it makes it so you have to open attack or she becomes a prime blocker. But that's only after she levels up, right? Before she levels up, she's just Challenger.
Want to move on?
Pretty strong.
People's reactions.
That's a really good change. Because that does really well versus things like aggro, decks like Nami decks. Very good. Sun Guardian's a 3-drop. Okay. Daybreak, or when you activate another Daybreak, grant me +1/+1. It's a 3-mana 3/4. Oh, but it keeps scaling. Oh, holy crap. So it's a 3-mana 3/4, and every Daybreak makes it scale. So it goes to 4/5, 5/6. The more units you play. Scaling with that doesn't matter. That's huge. It's a very good 3-drop because stats 3-mana 3/4 is decent. And then a mana 4 becomes a 4/5. Mana 5 becomes a 5/6. It doesn't need Overwhelm. What do you mean? That's a mid-range card. You got to kill it on mana 3, but it has 4 HP. It trades really well on mana 3. On mana 4, it trades amazing. That's a strong card. That's a strong change. This card will see play, I think. It levels up Leona as well. Amazing. Solaris Stellacorn, Daybreak. Give other allies 2 HP this round. I don't see it. I don't see it. No, it's not even Grant. Sunburst, I'm really... Wow, they reduced it by 1 mana? That is huge! That's so strong. That's actually a solid removal now. Holy crap, Lux gutted. Who played Lux Targon, though? Morning Light. Give allies +1/+1 this round. Activate an ally's Daybreak effect. Okay, so this... What was this before? +2/+2, right? Okay, so it only activates 1 ally. That might be a bit of a nerf. You don't need to Daybreak anymore, but that's a bad thing, though, isn't it? Well, actually, it's not... Okay, never mind. Maybe it's not a nerf, because previously... Stun the strongest enemy when you activate a Daybreak. Let me see here. Daybreak, when you activate another Daybreak, stun the strongest enemy and give me... Yeah, so... That's actually really bad. Because before... When you play Morning Light, you would activate like 3-4 Daybreaks, including its own. You would stun like the entire board. Now it doesn't do any of that. Like, it doesn't have its own Daybreak, so it doesn't work with Leona. And it only activates... So this is only stun 1 unit. So you can't really... It doesn't have the combo it used to have. This is stun 1 unit, basically, with Leona on board. Whereas before, this was like stun 4 units. It's stun 2. Why? Why is it stun 2? Give allies +1/+1 this round. Activate an ally's Daybreak effect. It's only 1 Daybreak. Oh, before it was stun 2. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Nocturne. Nightfall. Grant an enemy vulnerable and give enemies -1/+0 this round. This was the same. You've attacked with 5+ night. Oh, wow. Or fearsome allies. Okay, I've seen 3 fearsome or nightfall allies attack, destroy me. That's huge. I have tried to build Nocturne fearsome decks and failed because I wasn't able to put enough nightfall units into the deck. That is huge. That's a huge buff. That is a huge buff. Because now you can level him on curve. You can drop him on mana 4 and he's already leveled. Mana 1, 2/1 spider attacks. Mana 2 nothing. Mana 3. It's still kind of hard to level him on 4, but mana 6 for sure. Playable now for sure. I don't know about this card.
I think this is a very exciting change. This is sort of what...
Not sure about the twisted card.
Only counts 1. So, as someone who has played, like...
Wait. Was Valma always a 6/6 other fielders? Wait, what? Wait, what? That's not what Valma used to do. Okay, so... Okay. That's not what Valma used to do. Okay. It was a 6/6, though. He had no effect. I've seen 3 fearsome allies or nightfall allies attack. Destroy me to summon Valma. It's still kind of bad. Now it's easier to do, right? I don't know. It's not that bad. Maybe. I know I've seen. Due to inflation and global supply chain issues, we have to increase the mana cost of all... Banned. Banned! Okay. Damage reversed to 2. Get wrecked! Stupid. Alright, revert to 2 cost. Probably the right play. Alright. That was probably needed as well. This was way too strong. Both really good reverts. Hate Spike is still good, yeah. Why? I mean, I don't know why. Rain and high variance. Why? Alright. Concurrent timelines. Actually 2 mana. I'm not mad at that. I'm actually not mad at this. Concurrent timelines, 2 mana. Now you can actually nopify it, concurrent timelines. This is fine, I think. You can nopify it now. This change is silly in my opinion, but okay. Like, it wasn't overpowered at 5. I think it was a silly move, but whatever. I guess people were complaining.
As John mentioned, this is
Viego! 6 mana, 6/5. I like this change. I thought they were gonna gut Viego. I like this change. Dropping him 1 turn later is a big nerf, in a sense. The 1/1 doesn't really do anything for him because he already has enough stats to survive everything. But taking 1 turn longer to drop is a pretty big nerf because you get 1 turn slower level up for things dying. You have a bit of a harder time playing Viego into Atrocity in the same turn because you have to have full mana instead of 12. Yeah, solid nerf. I like this. I like that play. They didn't butcher Viego. I'm happy with that. I'm okay with this as well. I'm okay with this. Yeah, it's fine. I didn't think it needed a nerf, but okay, fine, no problem. I'm actually okay with it. I don't hate it. I like Harrowing. I do. I've always liked this card for a lot of different decks, but I'm okay with it. Right of Calling, 1 cost. I'm okay with this too. Yeah. I'm okay with this as well. I think giving it +1 mana is fine. Wow, that's a big nerf. Holy crap. That is a big nerf. Now it's just meh. It's a meh card. I don't know why. I think Decimate... I have a problem with this. I have a problem with nerfing Decimate. I like aggro decks, man. I like playing against them. I don't like playing them, but I love playing against aggro. And why they gotta butcher... Like, why, man? Just leave it. It was fine where it was. They should have just left Decimate alone, dude. It's a Jace Decimate deck? Oh, I see. Jesus, don't say that. There's no wiggle room for the low-end cards. But why do you want to nerf aggro? Leave aggro alone. Alright, whatever. Tahm Kench on summon? What? That's a huge buff. And actually, it massively changes how you play the mirror match as well. That's a huge buff. My goodness. That's insane. That is insane. Still mad? No, it's not. Being able to actually, on turn, capture whatever unit you need to capture is huge. Huge. Dies the quietest? True, actually. Funny you say that. That's actually true. Wait, what? That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. It's a bit slow on mana 4. So what do you do on mana 3? What do you play on mana 3 if you're playing a Fiora, mono Fiora deck? What's your mana 3 play? Yeah, you have to have some support allies, I guess. Oh no, wait. I mean, maybe. Yeah, maybe? I don't know, bro. Like, do you ever, like, do that into Fiora? Like, just randomly? Like, it's a nice curve. It's not the worst curve ever. Like, that could be kind of fun. If you're gonna play mono Fiora with very few units, maybe you just drop this on 3 into 4, because it curves out well. You give her some stats, you give her some spell shield. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. Maybe. Alright.
With Fiora was...
Alright. Cool. Good stuff. Master Yi. Ooh. So the reduction is that's huge. Man, I'm not even kidding. You might now build Master Yi decks that don't even play Yi for a win condition. Call me crazy. You might play him without flow. You just put him in there to slowly reduce your win condition cards. There are some card combos that you can't do just because it costs more than 13 mana. Things with Atrocity, for example. You might be able to make some spells cost... Like, you might be able to pull off some combos that are kind of crazy. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Actually, wait, this pretty much levels up Yi as well. That's kind of cool, actually. Imagine Feel the Rush. You have, like, only Feel the Rush in your hand, and every turn it goes down 1 mana. So you play Yi on mana... You play Yi on 3. So on mana 4, this costs 11. Mana 5, this costs 10. Mana 6, it costs 9. You play mana 6, Feel the Rush with no ramp, as long as you have Yi on curve and Feel the Rush in hand. You can drop Feel the Rush on mana 6 if you don't run any other spells in your deck. And all of a sudden, you have a 10-10 Yi. It's not cope. If you run no other spells in your deck... No. Listen. Listen. You run no other spells. Actually, you don't even need this. You don't even need that. You just need a way to draw into it. And there's a few ways to do it. You can guarantee it in hand with a River Shaper. So you can still hit flow with skills, right? Like this. You can play skill flows, right? To give Yi buffs and whatever. You have Feel the Rush on mana 6. You just need like an Overwhelm unit to do it with. So you play it with, like, for example, Trundle. You can have mana 6 Feel the Rush with this already. Champ spells? Maybe. Maybe. And you draw Yi and your deck goes into Oblivion. Well, no, not really. You can still play Feel the Rush on mana 10. I think this deck might actually work. I'll build it after the patch. It's going to be hard to build because I've not even thought about how to do it. But that's really cool. Not enough skills. No, it does. Guys, this is round start. This isn't flow. It activates every round regardless. The flow is only granting Yi +2 attack. No. You guys are all wrong. You don't need flow to activate round discount. It's every single round on round start. Anyway, cool idea. Like, but that's only one card. That's only one card. This is really strong, for example. This is extremely strong. Glorious Evolution, casting this super early. Unyielding could be kind of insane if you cast it really early on a high quality unit. Things like this, very high value. Like, if this costs like 6, very cool. What else is very strong to cast earlier than... Even cards like this, casting this on like for 5 mana is insane. And these are permanent discounts. Like, you hold them in hand as discounted cards. There's some really cool things you can do with Yi now. Because very often you discount a card, like let's say you play Yi, best case scenario, and then boom, you get lucky and it discounts Vengeance, but there's nothing to Vengeance, right? Well, you kind of lose that benefit because next turn Vengeance goes back to 6. But now that it's permanent, every card gets discounted permanently. That's massive value. So you would just need to play more expensive spells than cheap ones, but that's huge. That's huge. That's gonna be so much fun, dude. Might be my favorite champion. One of. I'm gonna put it with Karma. It's gonna be awesome. Karma Yi for the win, bro. Ornn. Wait, that changes nothing. When did he ever not get 10 attack? I've never seen him not get 10 attack. You did win once because he hit for 9, I guess. Like if they're being blocked by tough unit or something, that can happen. That is scary. Oh, and +1 power? Holy crap. That is a big buff. That is a huge buff. Dude, just for 5 mana, these stats are insane. 4-6 for 5 is actually really good. Damn, dude. You know what's kind of crazy? You know what's crazy? I would maybe even play this as a unit without any synergies in the deck. Just because of how cool of a unit he is. That's very strong. I'm not a very big Swain aficionado. I'm not really going to spend much time on him, but very, very strong. Alawi has to get a buff, right? Wait, back to 1-6. What was she before? 1-5? Yeah, she needed to get buffed. All her support guards got nerfed, unfortunately. Eula. What the hell is this? Wait, is this a card? Give an ally spell shield and overwhelm this round. Oh. Grant an ally spell shield or overwhelm. If you don't, grant it to me. That's really, really strong. For faded decks. That's an amazing faded card. She'll see play for sure. Yeah, it's either or, but they're both very good. I mean, people were playing Ibex, actually. To give overwhelm. The Paper Tree? What? There's a card called Paper Tree? When an ally with an attachment attacks... No! Trash! That's why I've never seen it. When an ally with an attachment attacks, grant that attachment... I mean, that's a lot better. That is a lot better. Will it see play? It changes nothing? No, it doesn't change nothing. That's significantly better, chat. It's still meh, but significantly better. Give ally spiders +2/+0 this round. This was a 2/5 before, right? Why doesn't it have fearsome? Maybe it would be a bit too strong if it had fearsome. This gives itself the buff, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's a good buff. That's like mid-range spiders. Not a fan. I think I would have loved to see this keep the 7 heal and go down to 6 mana instead of 7. They should have just reduced it by 1 cost. Like, compare this card. Just for a second. Compare this card to this card. Just compare it. It's uncomparable. Hell. Compare it to this card. 1 mana, heal 3. Why would I pay 3 mana to heal for 1, draw 1? At slow speed. Imagine this for a second. I'm just saying, chat. I'm just saying. This is what they're trying to sell me. No, because it's 3 mana, because I'm comparing it to this. 1 mana, heal your Nexus at burst speed for 3. I'm looking at it. So for 3 more mana, this is what you get. You're paying 3 more mana to get this. To hail for 1 more and draw a card at slow speed. For 1 more mana. For 3 more mana, sorry. Like, come on, bro. What is that? Let me explain something to you, chat. And this is law. This is how much heal is worth in this game. Drawing a card is worth about 1 mana. Healing is worth about 0.5 mana per heal. Draws 2 mana now. This is more or less where it's at. So let's look at examples here. Guiding Touch. It heals for 2. That's 1 mana. Draw 1, 1 mana. Gives me 2. Alright, Star Shaping. Heal your Nexus for 5. That's 2.5 mana, right? 2.5 mana. But then we have a very strong effect, which is invoking a Celestial. Kind of hard to say. Draws 2 mana. Is draw 2 mana? Vile Feast is good. 1.5 to 2. You would give it 1.5? Maybe. Yeah, it's probably worth more. No, actually, it's not. Let me see. How much is draw worth? What is... This is all players, though. Yeah, you're right. Draw is worth about 2. You're right. My bad. Absolutely correct. Then maybe it's not that bad. I don't know. Still sucks in my mind. I mean, you know what? It's not horrible. I don't know. It's slow speed, though. I feel like I'm going to play it for some reason. I don't know why I feel that. I don't know. It needs to be... I wish it was fast speed. Ripper's Bay, redesign. Okay. Wait, this is a card nobody played. What did it used to do? When an ally attacks, before Lurk starts to activate, obliterate the top card of your deck if it doesn't have Lurk. Oh my god, it's a trash card. When ally attacks before activating Lurk, grant the top ally in your deck Lurk, and it becomes a Lurker. Interesting. Yeah, but the thing is, what if you don't draw Ripper's Bay, you lose the game? Honestly. What happens if you don't draw Ripper's Bay, chat? So wait, time out. What happens when you don't draw Ripper's Bay on turn 1 and you miss like 30% of your lurks and you lose the game? You build a deck full of non-lurk cards with this in your deck and you don't draw it. You lost the game. You can't miss lurk. Yes, you can. I don't know, dude. I think you guys are overestimating. It's okay. It's cool. You might see some play with like some random thing, like for example, Fizzlurk, maybe, possibly. I'm still not sold on Fizzlurk. Leviathan, what cost? Oh wow, that's a big nerf. What? That's trash. Not a nerf? Deal 1 to the enemy nexus twice. What? Guys, it stuns only 2 units and it only does 2 damage per turn. Who cares if it's 1 turn earlier? With Swain buff, it's OP? Really? Really? Maybe. Maybe you're right. Maybe mana 8 is a little bit too slow these days. Is Swain with Ruined Reckoner good? I could see it. I could actually see that being decent. I'm not going to cover this much. I don't really play Swain decks that much, but cool. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. Place 1 Chime on top of... Wait, what? Okay, this card just became OP. This card literally just became OP, dude. Holy crap. It just literally became OP. Realm Caretaker. When your troops are boom activate, give all allies +1/+1 impact. This. I mean, it's a big buff. 4/4 to 4/5 is a big change. I still don't think it sees that much play, but maybe. Maybe in Nora decks, I could see it now, maybe. Still crap. It's a lot better at 5 HP. Okay. That's a big buff. That is a big buff to certain decks. I can see that. Okay. What is that, bro? No! No! Yo, what is that? What? 1 attack? Bruh. You know what that would remind me of? Like, honestly? Like I'm not even kidding. Like, this is the equivalent of literally buffing Heimer the same way, chat. To me, it's crazy. To me, it's crazy. Let's say, oh, look, we heard your complaints that Heimer's underpowered. Here, we buffed him. 3 attack. Not, like, no! There are certain things, they don't care how much attack you have, bro. Like, OP all of a sudden. Holy crap, Heimer's broken in the meta. Donger became a Badgerberry. Dude. Like, what? Oh, what is that? It doesn't block Fearsomes too, bruh. Can't even, okay, Heimer can block Fearsomes. Okay, I get that. Doesn't die to Quietus? Okay, fine. Okay, you guys are right. Listen, the Heimer would actually be significant, not dying to Quietus. That's a good point. This though, yeah. Okay, fine. All right. Next. Wait, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad at all. This unit is actually ridiculously scary. Okay. Getting some Freljord love. I'm a fan of that. I might play a deck with that card. Wait, what? They gave it elusive? I'll be honest. That's not bad. This card is bad? No. That's not bad. I would play this in an Ahri deck. It's a slow card, but it gets you an elusive on board, and an Ahri level up thing, and a tempo move. That's not bad. Okay, be honest with me, chat. How much would a elusive 3/3 cost? 3/3 elusive, what does that cost? At least 4 mana. At least 4 mana. No, never 5, chat. No. Get out of here. 4. Solitary Monk has a downside. Don't forget that. Solitary Monk does have a downside. Let's say 3.5. 3.5 to 4. That effect is massive. Like, that effect is actually extremely expensive. Recalling a unit? That could be enemy units. You're getting that, worst case scenario, 2.5 mana. That's... And a card. Like, this card is really decent right now. In any deck that likes to have elusive units, this card is OP. I'm going to say in an Ahri deck, you have to play it. You have to play this in Ahri. There's no way around it. In an Ahri deck, you must play this card. I'll even say, I think you play this card in Nami lists that run Ionia instead of Shadow Isles. I think you run this in Nami, like Nami Lee Sin. I think you can. No shot. You think not? I think it's that good. I honestly think it's that good of a card. Are you drunk? I'm not drunk. It's a Nora buff. Listen, consider this. You're getting an elusive on board that you can buff, that is hitting face, while removing your opponent's 5/6 drop. Because it's mana 6. Your opponent plays... Okay, let's say you're playing Nami. You're running into Viego. They drop Viego on 6. You drop this on 6. You won the game. Am I wrong? Is that incorrect? You're playing versus Viego. They drop Viego on 6. You drop this in response. You won the game. It just wins you the game automatically. Viego's the 6 drop, chat. They changed him. He's the 6 drop now. That's why I'm using him as an example. That's crazy strong with elusive. I don't know. I think this is a big buff. Because the problem with the card before, Windsinger, is the following. This card right now, the only problem this card has is that it has no value as an attacker because it has 3 HP. It gets blocked by even 1 drop sometimes. And 2 drops destroy it, right? So you're not getting that much value out of it. Because it getting blocked by a 2 drop means you're getting about 2 mana worth of value for the body sometimes. The fact that it's elusive changes everything. Everything gets changed because it's elusive. It counters Nasus, it absolutely does. Like, this is not a bad card. I played this card a little bit. But the issue is the body with 3 HP is just not good enough. It doesn't block enough stuff. But now you've turned it into an offensive option. Any deck that works with elusive gets a lot of value. It gets a lot of value for, I think Nami is actually decent. Obviously, what's her face? Ahri is insane with this card now as well. But I think this can fit in Nami. With Ahri, it's amazing. But even with Nami, I think this can fit. Is that it? All right, we're done. We covered everything. Not bad. This is not a rare prismatic chest. I can tell this is an epic prismatic chest now. Grappler, how could you possibly know? Because I'm psychic. That would have been really cool if I was right. That would have been really cool if I was right. Unfortunately, I was wrong.